guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. As you guys can see by the title, today's video will be a what's on my iPhone updated and how I arranged my iOS 14. Some of the tips and tricks I found throughout the process. It did take me 4 hours to get my home screen as how I want it. This is what my home screen looks like prior to iOS 14. Very messy, clutter. It was just very unorganized and I was tired of it. It did take me a while, but I really like how my home screen turned out and some of the tips and tricks I found throughout the process. Okay, so when you first unlock my phone, this is what it looks like. I got this lock screen wallpaper off of Pinterest and I'll try to link it down below for you guys. And then when you unlock my phone, this is how my home screen looks like. I really like how it turned out. It's super cute and girly, just like me. Anyway, so yeah, I just have two home screens. I don't like a lot of pages. And then all the unnecessary apps that I don't use, I keep it in my Apple library right here. And right at the very bottom, I have these 3 folders. These are pretty much my everyday app as well. So the first one here on the left side is like shopping and my banking, money related stuff. And then right in the middle, I just name it work mode, and I just have random apps that I tend to go on. I should probably remove Shazam because I don't even go on there anymore. And then over to the far right, I have my editing apps. This is all the apps I use for editing. As for my home screen, I just have this basic sky background. I got it off of Pinterest. Pretty much everything I got is off of Pinterest. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I arrange my home screen right now. The first app you need to download, there's a bunch of like widgets app, but I personally just use Widgetsmith. You can download like photo widgets or color widgets. I'm just gonna show you guys how I did the calendar widget and the time widget right now. So here's Widgetsmith. I already have some in here. Now I'm just gonna show you guys how I did my home screen. So I'm gonna just go ahead and remove the widget right here. All you got to do is hold down the widget, edit home screen, delete it, remove, and then just remove everything. And I'm gonna show you guys how I put it back again. Let's just keep it there. Okay, so you want to open up Widgetsmith, and then you get to choose like a medium widget, small widget, and large. I personally only use the small one and the medium one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click add medium widget, and then it's just gonna pop up in the medium number 1. Click on that, default widget, and then you just choose the design you want. I'm gonna pick the date, and then I'm gonna go to font. I'm gonna pick New York because they look really classy. And then for tint color, I'm really into neutral colors, so I'm just gonna pick gray. And for the background color, to make it match my home screen, I'm gonna do, where's that color? Cream. So once you have like your widget like all set to how you want it, I just click this back arrow right here at the top right or top left, and voila, there you go. You have your medium widget, and I'm gonna tap at the very top where it says medium 1. I'm gonna rename it to date. So I'm just gonna put date. Save, and voila. I'm gonna show you guys how I do my small widget as well. Add small widget, click on it, default widget, and I just want the time because that's what I look at. Oh, right here, it's the first one, time. And I want everything to match, so I'm just gonna choose the same font, which is New York, tint color, gray, background, cream, and that is pretty much it. And you can also choose your time format. There's like a 24-hour time. I know my sister used that, but I'm just gonna keep like the basic system setting time, and there you go. So I'm just gonna rename it up here to time, save, and I'm gonna add another one where this time, instead of selecting any of like the one they already have, which is time and date, I'm gonna pick my own picture. So I'm gonna click on photo, and then at the very bottom you just want to click select photo, choose photo, and select the image you want. So I'm gonna pick this one for one of that. I'm not gonna read it, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Now I'm gonna add another photo. I'm gonna choose this photo that I took a while back during summer, and I'm gonna save it. Actually, I'm gonna go back to time, and I'm just going to add a border because I really like the border for the time part. So right here where it says background color, you just want to swipe all the way down and click on the color you want. I'm gonna pick gray so it matches the font color, and then click back and save. So pretty much you have your widgets all here. You can add as how much you want, so I'm gonna add all of it right now, and I'll just show you guys how I add it on my home screen. I don't really use large widget. I tried it out and I didn't really like it, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Now we are done with our widget So as you guys can see my home screen, this is what it looks like right now. I don't have any widgets on. I'm just gonna go ahead and hold down 1 so it can like rearrange. Edit home screen, and then at the very top corner here on the left, you just want to click that little plus arrow and then go down to all the way down to widget Smith. Click on it, click on the one you want. I'm just going to show you guys the easy way, so I'm just going to click on medium widget, add widget, and there go one, and I'm gonna do another one, go all the way down, add a small widget, and there you go. So now I have two. I actually want these pictures and these widgets in my second home page, so I'm just gonna click edit widget, and right here, as you guys can see, it's select the medium number 2. I'm gonna click on it and choose date, so it can change to the date one, and then right here edit widget again, and I'm gonna choose time so I know which one, and voila. Now I'm gonna rearrange it, hold it down, edit home screen. I'm gonna bring this like right here like that. And that's how I edit my home screen. I'm going to show you guys one more time with the other home screen so you guys, you guys didn't get it the first time. I'll show you guys how I do it again. Edit home screen. Just going to click add. For this page, I actually want 3 widgets. Go all the way down, widget Smith, add a small one, and then I'm going to do another one. I think I did 2. Yeah. There we go. And then one more. Medium, and voila. Hold down, edit widget, and I believe this was the number 2, the other one that I made. Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and just rearrange it as how I want it. Edit home screen. I want this at the very top, so bring it up. No, there you go. And then I'm gonna move this one down here at the corner, bring this at the top. And voila, that is how I edit my home screen. Pretty simple, but it did took me quite some time to find the right aesthetic that I want. And all these pictures, except for the one that I took myself, can be found on a Pinterest board that I will link down below. Okay, now moving on, I'm gonna show you guys how I edit my app icons and like customize it. It took me forever to find these pictures, but I'll make a Pinterest board for you guys and it'll be listed down below. So if you want your phone to look like me, everything is pretty much in my description box. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click on app libraries and look up shortcuts. So I already created some in here, but I'm gonna show you guys how I can duplicate it and create another one so you guys can follow along. So this is pretty much how shortcuts looks like. So you just want to click in all shortcuts, and then at the very top here on the right, click the little plus arrow and click add action. At here on the top, just click open app like that, choose an app. Let's do photos. No, I don't want to go through my photos. Let's do Pinterest. So I'm gonna do Pinterest, and then you want to click on the three dots, rename it to Pinterest, and I'm gonna do it in lowercase because I like that better. So now all you want to do is click add to home screen, rename it again. I'm gonna delete this, lowercase Pinterest, and then click on the gray bubble right here, choose photo, and I got these photos off of Pinterest, this little icon thing, and I'm just gonna select the picture I want. You can select any pictures you want on your camera roll or whatever. So I'm just gonna pick this one I got off Pinterest, choose, and I'm gonna click add. And it say add it to home screen. You're gonna click done. Now it's on my home screen, so that's the duplicated version. I already have one right here on my home page, so I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that, but I'm gonna click on it. So the only thing I don't like about shortcut, it goes to shortcut first and then it open up the app, which is kind of annoying, but it goes by really fast. I'm just gonna show you guys. Click on it and it's gonna direct me to shortcut and then my Pinterest board. That's pretty much it, and I did it for all the apps that I use often. Now moving on to some of the tips and tricks I found throughout the way with iOS 14, I'm gonna show you guys, and I hope you guys find it helpful. So if you're like me and you don't like to have a lot of home screen pages, like people have like 4 or 5, I personally don't like that. I only need like 2 at most. I'm gonna show you guys how I combine my widgets. All you have to do is hold down one of the apps, click edit home screen, and then at the top left click the little plus arrow. So now it gives you all these widgets right here. I'm gonna choose the one I want. So I want the weather in medium, so I'm just gonna add widget, and now I have the weather widget. Why is it like this? Okay, there we go. So now, if you guys can see, I have the weather widget. All you have to do, now it's like messing up my home screen, but it's all good. I'm just gonna hold down on it, edit widget, hold down. Now that the apps are shaking a little, I'm gonna hold down and drag it to widget Smith right there, as you guys can see the little bubble. And now I combine the two widgets together. So if you swipe up and down, you can see both the widgets are stacked together, and you can add up to however many you want. So I'm gonna add another one. So edit home screen, click the plus arrow, and I'm gonna add another widget. So I'm gonna add the clock. And you can also adjust the clock if you don't want like country you want right here. You can also adjust it, and you can adjust the size, whatever. I'm just gonna do add widget, and I'm gonna go ahead and drag it down into widget Smith. Also, if you slide all the way down right here, it will show all the other options you can add. So you can do batteries, calendar, clock, all the other stuff. I'm just gonna add batteries. Yeah, I want a small one. And I'm gonna combine it with the time widget. So that's pretty much how I combine my widgets. Now every time if I want to check what's the weather like before I go out and shoot, or you know, preparing an outfit, I can just like swipe up. I can just swipe up for the weather and then swipe up again for the calendar or the clock, which is really helpful and convenient. And then right below here I have the time, and if I want to check my battery, if you guys have the new iPhone, you guys know it doesn't really show the battery anymore. All I gotta do is just swipe up right here at the bottom, and I can see what is my battery percentage. Another thing is, if you have your AirPods around, it will show like the AirPod battery percentage as well, like right here, instead of just the iPhone. I personally don't know where's my AirPod right now, but if I do, like it'll like show up. So I just went ahead and did the same thing for the other home screen. So now moving on to some of the hacks I discovered in setting. All you want to do is open setting, obviously. If you go down to accessibility, click on it, and then click on touch. And if you go all the way down to the bottom where it says back tap, you just want to click on it. And there's two options, double tap and triple tap. So what I did was, you can select the one you want, like app switcher, control setting, home screen, lock screen, whatever you want. Mute. I personally switch my app a lot, and I don't like swiping upward and looking for the app. So all I had to do is tap my phone twice like this, and then voila, there go all my other apps that will pop up, and I can just switch from there. And then for my triple tap, I set it as screenshot. Once again, you can set it as mute, lock screen, whatever. I set it as screenshots because I screenshot a lot of things on my phone. And for this one, all I gotta do is tap it 3 times like this, and it's gonna screenshot my screen. Okay, so for the next trick, if you guys been an iPhone user for a while, you guys know every time you take pictures with your front camera, it flipped the image. But now all you got to do is go to setting, go down to camera, and right here at the option mirror front camera, all you got to do is turn that on. So now every time when you take your pictures, I'm just gonna take one like this, it's not flipped. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So another trick I have for you guys, I just discovered this while filming this. If you guys want to switch your apps and you don't want to do the little back tap thing, all you have to do is slide your finger. Let me go to app. So I'm currently on Pinterest. All you have to do is slide your finger here at the very bottom where the little bar is. I'm not sure if you can do this on an iPhone 8 or 7, but you just want to slide it at the bottom and it switches your app for you, which is so cool. That was another trick I found out. So here is the last trick I have for you guys. All you want to do is click on shortcut, and then you want to click on automation, click a personal automation. Right here, you just want to go all the way down. There's a little power mode, battery level, charger. I'm just going to click on charger, and then when I say it's connected, then you want to click next. I'm just going to do add action, speak text, next. And you want to turn off ask before running. Oh, my battery's dying. So I just want to turn it off, don't ask, click done. And now whenever I charge my phone,
charging,
it's going to say charging. You can also set it once it unplugged too, but I'm just going to say
charging.
I'm just gonna keep it like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, you can do a lot of things like low battery mode, do not disturb, all that good stuff. So that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys find it helpful. I'm sorry I'm kind of like in a rush, my battery's dying. But yeah, if you guys have any other tips and tricks, please let me know down in the comments. And I'll also link everything, even the icons I use, down in my Pinterest board I created. So that's all what I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching like always, and I will see you guys in my next video.
Then she met me at the college. Her friends play my songs and they been following me. Yeah, I don't like to do that much explaining and talking. Just know she had coffee.